Welcome to another episode of Movie History, the show where we explore films from the past. This time, we're picking up where we left off with DreamWorks animation movies from the 2010s. Get ready because there's plenty to dive into! Let's start with Home, released in 2015, based on the true meaning of Smeek Day by Adam Rex. This animated feature features an all-star cast bringing the characters to life. Rihanna as Tip Tucci, Jennifer Lopez as her mother, Matt Jones as a Boo police officer, and Jim Parsons as the quirky and lovable O. DreamWorks Animation secured the rights to adapt the book back in 2008, with author Adam Rex confirming in 2011 that the studio had renewed its option. When the film finally arrived in theaters in the spring of 2015, it received mixed reviews but managed to gross $386 million worldwide. A traditionally animated Netflix series fall in July 2016, expand the story beyond the film's events. Moving on to 2016. DreamWorks brought Trolls to the big screen, based on the beloved Good Luck Trolls by Thomas Dam. The film featured Anna Kendrick as Princess Poppy, Jennifer Tambor as King Peppy, Christopher Mintz-Plasse as Prince Crystal, and Justin Timberlake as Branch. DreamWorks had announced plans for a Trolls movie back in 2010, originally penned by Adam Wilson and Melanie Wilson Labraco. When it finally premiered in the autumn of 2016, the film earned $347 million worldwide and scored an Academy Award nomination for Best Original Song with Can't Stop This Feeling, though it lost to City of Stars from La La Land. DreamWorks then introduced The Boss Baby in 2017, based on the children's book of the same name by Marla Frazee. An all-star cast brought hilarious characters to life. Lisa Kudrow and Jimmy Kimmel as Tim's parents, Miles Basinski as Tim Templeton, and Alec Baldwin as the business-savvy boss baby himself. Upon reading Frazee's book, director Tom McGrath felt an immediate connection to its themes, recalling his own childhood as the youngest sibling. The film, released in spring 2017, earned $528 million worldwide despite mixed reviews. Though critics praised Baldwin's performance, some found the plot and humor overly complicated. The Boss Baby went on to receive an Academy Award nomination for Best Animated Feature, though it lost to Coco. Later that year, DreamWorks gave audiences Captain Underpants: The First Epic Movie, based on the widely popular children's book series by Dave Palkey. An all-star cast led the charge, with Kevin Hart as George Beard, Thomas Middleditch as Harold Hutchins, Kirsten Shaw as Edith, and Ed Helms as the hilarious and heroic Captain Underpants. DreamWorks had been interested in adapting the Captain Underpants books ever since the first installment was published in 1997, but Palkey was initially reluctant to sell the rights. To convince him, the DreamWorks team welcomed him to the studio wearing underpants over their clothes, and the rest is history! The film debuted in the summer of 2017 to positive reviews, with praise for its humor, animation, and faithfulness to the books. It grossed to $125 million worldwide, marking one of DreamWorks' lowest budget films at $38 million. The adventure continued with The Epic Tales of Captain Underpants, a Netflix series launched in 2018, and a spin-off film, Dogman, which hit theaters in January 2025. That was months ago! Fast forward 2 years to 2019, when DreamWorks released Abominable. An all-star cast brought its heartfelt story to life. Taisai Chin as Nai Nai, Eddie Izzard as Burnish, Tenzin Norgay as Jin, Albert Tasai as Peng, and Chloe Bennett as Yi. Originally titled Everest, this film had been in development at DreamWorks since 2010, with Jill Constantine writing and directing. After her departure in 2016, Tim Johnson and Todd Wilderman stepped in. When Abominable hit theaters in early autumn of 2019, critics praised its animation and touching story, and it grossed $188 million worldwide. However, the film stirred controversy in Southeast Asia due to a map featuring the 9-dash line, which China uses to assert territorial claims in the South China Sea. As a result, Abominable was banned in the Philippines, Vietnam, and Malaysia. The adventure continued in 2022 with the Peacock and Hulu series, Abominable and the Invisible City, running until March 2023. And that wraps up this look at DreamWorks Animation's films of the 2010s. Movie History is brought to you by taking a closer look at DreamWorks Animation. So go ahead, revisit some of their films. As always, this is L.D.E signing off. I'll see you next time on Movie History!